It is still the AM Weekend Show. My name is Divine Onoha. With me here is Ogochukwu. I had a lot of conversations we've talked about today being the World Blood Donor Day, and we, discussed a lot about the myths and facts that we need to be aware of, the things that we need to be conscious of. And again, I'm encouraging you to make it a habit to go to the hospital and donate blood. There are lots of people who need it, and you might just be saving a life. Right now, we're going to be deep diving into the world of social media to find out all that is happening. And joining us to have that segment is none other than the beauty queen of Afia TV.
One and only.
Oh my God.
That's very funny.
I don't want to say the things that I don't want to say the thing on my mind because we're on set. So keep it for later. But you look stunning.
Thank you. You look beautiful, Ogo. You look amazing. I like that jacket. I'm taking it.
Wow.
Just so
I like where people.
I'm taking
There's
it.
no problem. So you give me your pants. You take this.
I'm taking it.
I like your pants. So
I like you when really beautiful people are trying to be humble by telling you the same
I'm not
thing.
trying. Jesus. I'm not trying to Divine. No, don't set me up. Don't Divine. Don't set me up. I'm not trying to be humble.
No,
I'm not trying to be humble.
Why am I being the mediator between the two of you now?
They deceive me. It's okay. They deceive me. It's okay.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, so please let me know. Let me continue. Let's go right into it. So on social media, the first story we have here is a very interesting one. I don't know why this celebrity marriage thing is such an issue. I don't know why there's always battle between celebrities, between husbands and wives. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the fame that causes it. I don't know. But today we're looking at Angela Okorie, the musician and the veteran actress. Recently, her ex-husband, Oilmoney, came out to say a lot of things about her. We saw a similar story last week on Twitter where someone who was dating someone before came out and started exposing them and saying stuff about them, saying that you slept with this person, you slept with that person, you slept with this person. And I really, it gets me thinking, what is the problem? So last week when I saw when I saw the first story I saw about someone coming to say stuff about their exes, you enter the comment section and you hear people saying, hey, allow them to speak out now, they should speak out. But this is not like an abuse situation.
I mean, both of you are no longer together.
So at what happened? Please, I would just like to get opinions. Why do people find the need to come back and blast their exes?
I don't know. I genuinely feel it's just clout chasing. And most of the celebrities, they love the attention. Oh my goodness, some of them they breathe and live for the attention. I don't see the reason why you would bring your relationship online. I don't see the reason why you would bring whatever that is happening in your home online. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Coming to say that, I think the Angela thing, I think that I saw boyfriend, not husband. I don't know.
Boyfriend.
Was she married before?
No, I think
she has a son.
Yeah, it was the boyfriend actually.
Boyfriend.
They were dating.
A boyfriend. So coming to say, and he was even posting pictures of those people. Oh, she did this with this person. Oh, she did that with this person.
Defamatory. We have very defamatory. A lot of people.
Exactly. Like so many actors that she was even mentioned Zubi and so many other person's name. Genuinely doesn't make any sense. And even though it's very defamatory for her from him, I genuinely feel like Angela does not portray that feminine energy or aura on the internet.
Especially recently.
She's not the Angela we used to know when we're children. You watch her, she was like the epitome of beauty. Yeah. Very, very beautiful.
Just face of...
Yes. She used to be face of Delta Soap. She had her skin color was the one to die for. You want to always see her.
I actually don't know what changed.
At some point, I wish that I looked like her when I was younger. But seeing the Angela we know now, oh Lord,
it's just a lot of things.
I'm genuinely
concerned for her.
I'm very concerned.
The way she comes online to talk about a lot of things, calling out people. I'm genuinely concerned.
She's too old for that. She's too matured for that.
It might be some problems upstairs and people don't know.
It's possible, and I heard she does a little bit of.
In Nigeria, we don't actually take mental health seriously.
Yeah.
To be on social media, calling people out, saying when you are called and when you're not called, saying wrong things about people.
You saw the one she did with Regina too, and then
you're doing Destiny, you're
the
doing
whole dragging and
nobody
all that.
called you, and you're just in the picture.
Even posted Rick Ross's picture saying that, oh, you said I cannot trust any man. Look, Recross texted me, and I was like,
they need to do that. They need to just
why?
Want to,
Why would you do that? Why would you bring yourself that low?
Low. You get
like she brings herself way too low. And I don't think, maybe there are still people that look up to her.
Even for Facebook me, pays you in dollars for that.
Don't give me that face. Don't give me that face.
Okay,
you look up to her. You look up to her.
Divine can never. Look at Divine, look up to her.
She's looking at me wait, let me say, it's like you're misunderstanding my facial expression. I'm here, I agree with you. I agree with you. Angela is no longer who we used to know.
Yeah.
But I'm just here sitting down saying, how can I defend this lady? How can I,
defend her.
Not really. There's something I like to do.
She does a lot of cringe things on
There's something I like to do. I like to try to be objective. I like to try to look at things from different. I'm not saying she's right
when there is no room
in all the things that she does, but I'm just trying to find if I can justify something.
You can't justify this one.
It's very obvious.
You cannot justify.
It's fine. It's fine. But what I personally think that her transitioning from the quiet, calm, mature veteran that we used to know to this may have been there's a way life will show you, Shege. There could be that. There could also be, because there was a time she just viewed herself as a rugged.
Yeah, she was giving that tough
vibe. Anytime we see that whenever we see
it
that
actually started when she started acting, more of gone.
It was all part of the transition. Getting into music. And I remember her story. There was a time she came out and said one or two things happened to her. There was a time she talked about being shot a lot in the head and
shot. Gunshots in the head. I don't believe that.
I think there was a time she came out to talk about being attacked.
Physically,
yes.
They were gone.
We've seen a lot of that happen. So I don't know if that's what
trauma, but not this type of
trauma.
I mean,
but back to the story. We don't have enough time. Back to the story. There are people saying that good for her. This thing that the boyfriend is doing is what she does to other people. So good for her. Do you agree with that?
She does that to other people. She really does. The reason why
does it justify what this guy is doing? Does she deserve it?
I don't know. If I don't want to sound negative, but whatever she's getting, she deserves it. Please forgive me. She genuinely deserves it, because you like with. Look at the kind of man she was with. For you to see how degrading it is, for her to be with someone like that would come outside on the open, and say things about her on social media, putting her business out there. You should know the kind of person that she is. So birds of the same feather flock together. That's what they say, right? I don't feel sorry for her.
Okorie, before we take a look at the comments, do you agree with people saying that?
I just genuinely don't think it's necessary. When you break up with someone, please move on. I say moving on a lot because I feel that's life. Once you're done with this phase, move on. Leave it there and move on. It's just a kind of it's stupid for me to come back to what I'm done with, to come out. For what need? Is that a kind of closure or what for you? So it's totally unnecessary. Once you're done with the phase of your life, leave it and move on.
It shows the kind of people she dates.
Yeah, it's actually part of it. It shows the kind of people you mingle with and the kind of person you are as well.
Yeah.
For you to be with that kind of person.
Exactly, your identity.
But there are people that can be very good persons and
still fall into that.
Just take that.
Especially celebrities.
It happens a lot. But see this Angela own, please. I'm sorry.
Ijeoma.
And she's pointing this face of Ebonyi people.
You're from Ebonyi.
I'm from Imo State.
Okay, Imo State.
But I'm just we already have a certain mentality about Ebonyi people. We're still holding Tekno to a very high esteem. But you see the rest of them, God, I mean.
Please don't do this. We are all the same.
It's okay. I won't say what's on my mind. Let's just take a look Let's take a look at the comments, please. The first comment we have. And this is from Melvin the Realtor. He says, she will now see how sweet dragging and peddling things about someone is.
Just she will lie low for a while.
We have answered him for him. I think we have answered him for you. Angela, ignore him because she's absolutely gorgeous. The guy is obsessed. Next. The fact is that you attract who you are. Any man that kiss and tell is a red flag, and any lady that fights dirty always is also a red flag. They fit each other.
Exactly what
Ijeoma has been saying.
You see?
Good for her. She drags people. Good for her. She drags people unprovoked. This your ex, now your nemesis. Next.
That was necessary.
A lady shouldn't get involved with every man that. If only she denied him access to her. Now, wow.
Well, sometimes you wouldn't know about these things now.
No need to reply. We can see the pain through him. Even if she's 50, even if she's 50, she looks that age. I think that's the much we can take on the comments. We've run out of time. I don't even know if we can take our second story. I don't think we can, unfortunately. We still have our exclusive interview. But my final words on this at the end of the day is, you guys be mindful of who you date issues. But I really, really feel bad when people come out when men, what's going on? What's going on with men? I thought women were the noisy ones. You know, supposedly women are the ones who would always
come out and nag and talk about things. And
I am pro speaking out if you're being abused. But this was not an abuse situation. It was in fact
just to ruin the
Angela even said she tried to dupe him. He tried to dupe her.
Oh,
it's just
of 300 million.
You don't even know what is true. You know, people just be saying anything.
It's just to ruin
the
person's career, especially when you see the person is doing. That's why you're being advised to like date a person, because you date somebody that is genuinely kind. This wouldn't be an option.
But whoever you date is just your it shows your personality. And
yes, to
Angela dating him.
This guy has beef.
They go well together. They go well.
Angela,
I don't worry. I have no beef. I genuinely don't have any beef with her. But
I just believe that in as much as you attract sometimes your personality, but there are some people that they just carry one person where no bring for you. You go just they suffer something where no. So, but in situations like that, I just believe that scrutinize anybody you want to have long term. Very necessary. So you don't fall into this kind of
I don't think she wanted to have anything long term with that guy.
If you're whether short or long, once you're going to do anything with anybody that has to do with relationship, please be very confirm the person you're dealing that thing. So you don't, find yourself in situations like this. I mean, moving on a long years, somebody just come out on social media to start saying this, just ruin your career, ruin your life.
People want
totally
to trend.
Unnecessary. If you ask
people want to trend.
What do you want to achieve after trending now? What are you going to get?
It's quite sad. And I understand Ijeoma's perspective. I understand yours, but my heart really goes out to Angela. A little bit. I just don't want to.
She's still a girl.
I don't think polite.
She's still a girl.
No, hold on.
She's just a girl.
I don't think. I mean, people can be dragging, but when you talk about dating, talk about personal things like that. I mean, I don't even want to say some of the things this guy said. He hopped on an interview with Maduago Uche. You can imagine.
He talked about drugs.
And the things he said drugs. He said something about her hygiene. A lot of disgusting. Please, I don't wish that on my head.
Of wanting to do
Unfortunately, we can't take save it. We have to save it for next week because I'm curious about Ijeoma's perspective on it. But our exclusive interview is waiting. We can't keep our guests waiting. I'm sorry. We have to wrap up this segment. Thank you so much, Ijeoma. It was such a pleasure. And again, you look beautiful.
Being here. Thank you so much.
We're going to be hopping into our very last segment for this show, and that is our exclusive interview. We have a visual artist joining us right after this short break. Don't go anywhere.